What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another edition of non-first appearance key issues. I got 4 very random books today. So we're going to start with, a lot of times, Dell and Gold Key books, they just get dismissed. But there are some issues worth some money in there. I came across this when I bought a collection at one point. And I just really liked the cover, and I kept it. I just thought it was a cool cover. It's a Flash Gordon. It's a one-shot, 12-cent book. I just love the colors, like the way it looked in Mylar, so I kept it. This book, I didn't even realize was worth money. At a convention this past week at the Tampa Bay Comic-Con, last week actually. That book was for sale for $75. $75 on a book is a key issue in my opinion. Raw, ungraded. Probably around the same condition. I didn't inspect the book. So, before you go and just dismiss Gold Key and Dell books, make sure you know what you're getting. This book I got in a collection. Held on to it because it appeared when I looked it up, out of all the ones in this series, this was the only one worth, they were all worth like 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, and then this one was worth like 500 or whatever. It's not worth 500. This book's probably a $150 book. The Rifleman, January-March issue from 1961. I had no idea why it was worth so much money, and then I was told there's some innuendo here with the way the kids they're looking up at each other and where he's holding the log. So there's some innuendo there. From 1961. So this book gets a little pricey. So I've kept that in my collection. But again, nothing there is a first appearance. Just some classic books, Gold Key and Dell. A lot of times people dismiss them. Getting into variant editions. Variants aren't first appearances. They can't. Some first appearances can have variants. These particular ones aren't. So this is Spider-Gwen ~1. This is the ASM 300 homage, the Phantom variant. Generally speaking, this book's a $20, $25 book. But with the new announcement of the Spider-Gwen, this book's getting a little bit of heat on it. I had 2 copies. I sold one a while ago, and I held on to this one. And I'm thinking about actually letting this one go because it's getting a little heat behind it. But we'll see how much heat it gets. I'll have to do a little more research. And then certain artists are iconic for their covers, right? And I think a guy by the name of J. Scott Campbell has a couple of iconic ones, and they mostly revolve around women. But the one that revolves around a guy is this one, Deadpool vs. X-Force #1, the J. Scott Campbell variant. This variant is very pricey. I actually bought this for $18 in my in a antique store. Couldn't believe it. I've loved this cover. It's one of my favorite covers of all time. So proud to own it. So happy that I got it. So yeah. So there you go. 4 books that are non-first appearance key issues. Guys, remember, certain books are worth money. Just, I think there's more pop to a first appearance. First appearances obviously have a higher upside, but that don't mean that there aren't people looking for these books. I guarantee you I could put these books for sale and sell all of them easily if I put them up in an auction for decent money. So thanks for checking me out. If you like the video, hit like. If you're not subscribed and you want to subscribe, hit subscribe. Thanks, guys. Happy hunting.